Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Digging in, Tommy Edman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tyler.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 1-1 home.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Just hung in there on that one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone, and that one had some extra distance.
That is it. The third base.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's off the plate. Ball two. You got a full count.
Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike three. So bases are empty here with two gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ball two.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now in the box, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Batting ninth, the
To
designated
the
hitter.
plate now, Brad Miller. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. 2 runs are in. And he's in safely to third, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
The bat, number 11.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Torres scoops it up, and it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit hard back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And there's 1 away. In now. DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. LeMahieu is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready now, Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, 1 away. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadi Molina digging in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. LeMahieu for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Chopper to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Wainwright into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He drew a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Wong is a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And the pitch. 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So striding in, Harrison Bader. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The bat, number 15, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Popped him up. Urshela has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Now back, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Chad Green is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his
Leading
first
off
cuts
for
here.
the Yankees, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the third
Stepping
baseman,
into the box,
number
Gio
29.
Urshela. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he
That's
takes
outside.
ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center
So it's
fielder,
back to the top of the order
Aaron.
now. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right fielder,
Into the box now,
number 99.
Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play. All set for the start of the 4th. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And they go away here. It's a called strike. Nothing in 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The first
Digging in
baseman,
once
number
again,
13.
Matt Carpenter. He
Matt
steps in off a
Carpenter.
base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 16.
Here's Colton Wong now.
Wong.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0 home. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. Now here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. At the plate, Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Harrison.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Brad Miller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble that a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
On to first, and there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Wainwright's ready. Here's the 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's it.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Look into Molina now. The 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Taken but called a strike. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Ranger Torres.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. From the stretch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 delivery.
Off the plate, ball one.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now that's popped up, and no one will track it down. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that pitch is up.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Colton Wong. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning.
Please join for the traditional.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out the third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
And the pitch. And he takes ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The left fielder.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Tyler Lyons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Lyons.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bader is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. Fastball just inside. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a half swing here, but this is fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wong calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Now at the plate, Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out with the man at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
The bat into the left.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The third baseman, Number 13.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he falls behind 0-2. Still only one out in the inning.
Nope,
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16,
Colton Wong will stand in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Pitch popped up. Sanchez waits on it. 2 down. Stepping in, Harrison Bader, and their runners at the corners now.
Bader.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
First baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voit. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left fielder.
Yankees down to their final out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The St. Louis Cardinals came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Adam Wainwright takes home the win. Luis Severino couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.